You got a cute way of talking. You got the better of me. You got the better of me, sweetie. Do I? Yeah. Just snap my fingers and I'm walking. La la do 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 do. You put a spell on me, just like old Tracy. BOOZHOO, Tracy. Welcome to the show. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast. Hey, where's our openings? Oh, here we go. BOOZHOO, and welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. Yeah. My name is Natasha. Over here is NANABOOZHOO.
Oh, okay, BOOZHOO.
And now up without further ado with the story hour, Emily. Take it away, Emily.
Hey y'all, today's story is called Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red Riding Hood. You see, back in the days of the grandfathers, little girls would ride horses. They didn't have cars and bicycles and that. They just had horses. So when a little girl wanted to go ride her horse, she'd have to put on like a cape and a hood. And this one little girl, she had a red hood. So everybody called her Little Red Riding Hood. You know, it's kind of like I was thinking about a Goldilocks. And you know how like Goldilocks, her name just kind of described what she looked like. She had golden locks of hair. So they called her Goldilocks. Well, Little Red Riding Hood, they just called, her name was just her clothes. Oh, I got a riding hood. I guess that's my name. Anyway, so one day, back in the days of the grandfathers, Little Red Riding Hood's mom, she says, "Hey, Little Red, why don't you do something for me? Why don't you go take this basket of goodies to your grandma?" And Little Red was like, "But Grandma, she lives all the way over the hills and through the woods. The wolf-infested woods, Ma. I can't do that. I'm just a little girl." She goes, "Oh, you'll be fine. Wear your red riding hood. It's hunting season. You don't want a deer hunter to mistake you. Wear the red riding hood and go on, through the woods, over the hill and through the woods." Mm-hmm. So on she goes. What happens? Big old bad wolf is out there and he's like, "Hey, Little Red, where you going with that basket of goodies?" Little Red, she says, "Well, I'm just going to my grandma's. Go give her the basket of goodies." Big bad wolf, he goes, "All right, then. Well, have a nice day, that granddad of yours." Well, pretty soon, Little Red come by, and she goes in there and she's like, "Hey, Grandma, what big old, furry eyes you got?" And she said, "Well, the better to see you with, my dear." "What big old ears you got, Grandma? I don't remember you having them big wolf ears." And Grandma's all like, "Well, the better to hear you with." She goes, "Well, what about them big fangs, Grandma? How come you got them big fangs?" And Grandma goes, "Well, it's not by this time. It ain't Grandma. Big bad wolf. He's wearing Grandma's clothing. A Little Red can't tell." "Well, better to eat you up with." But just then, I don't know, a woodsman come by, and he's like, "Hey, you better, don't eat Little Red." And he goes and he kills the big bad wolf, and Grandma comes out of the belly or something. I don't know. But this is a story of Little Red Riding Hood. And again, don't know what's to be learned, but there you have it. Back to you, NANABOOZHOO.
Back to you, NANABOOZHOO.
Why don't you take over?
Okay. Thank you, Emily. Ladies and gentlemen, Emily. Yeah, I've never really understood. Like, what's the moral to the story of all these kids' stories?
I don't know. How come we think that kid stories have morals?
Well, you kind of think, like, when you tell a kid a story, you're supposed to teach them something. What do you learn?
I learned suspicion of wolves and the transgendered.
Nah. Don't trust transgendered wolves. I think that's the moral of the story there. Anyway, oh, on, John. Red card's here, sweetie.
Hey, BOOZHOO, John.
What's going on, John? And Jim's back, too.
Hey, Jim.
BOOZHOO, Jim. Old Jim is working hard this year. Get up. It's another Thursday morning. Neo Geisha good. Neo Geisha good. Thursday morning. Neo. It's the fourth day, so we call it Thursday. And big storm coming in, huh, sweetie?
Yep. Rain, sleet, and snow.
Niskadud. Nasty weather was predicted. This is the first kind of winter storm, I guess you could call it.
Yeah.
So be careful if you're driving. Better yet, don't drive. Don't drink and drive.
No.
Even coffee. But today, you know, I was thinking about talking about today, sweetie.
What's that?
About humility.
Really?
Yeah. The dang dizzy wind. Humility.
Yeah.
Speaking of wolves and big bad wolves and that,
Yeah.
I don't think those stories, they're kind of racist against wolves.
Yeah, they are.
You know, anytime there's a story from England about a wolf, it's like, oh, he's a big bad wolf. You know? Oh, this wolf's gonna eat Little Red Riding Hood. Oh, that one's gonna blow down little pig's houses. You know? It's racial.
Yeah.
Bunch of racists. But in our way, the wolf, Ingun, he represents humility. The dang dizzy wind. Humility. Now, children, for Auntie Natasha's moment of wisdom, Nibwakowin, what do I want to say about wolves? Or about humility, really.
Yeah. What is humility?
What is humility? That's a good question. Humility is being humble. It's not strutting around like you're all that. Oh, I'm all mucky muck.
Yeah.
You know, oh, I'm so much better than everybody. That's not our way. I sometimes think the wolf, people think he's humble because he doesn't act like a dog.
What do you mean?
Well, you know how like dogs can do tricks and they're always kind of sucking up to humans?
Yeah.
Well, the dog is much too humble. He doesn't like, oh, maybe he's just not social. Maybe he's shy.
You think a wolf represents shyness?
Yeah. A wolf is, in our way, in the 7 grandfather teachings, the 7 Anishinaabe values. What do we call that?
Apitenda gozi. Values.
Apitendagozis. Nijwaswi apitendagozis. In the 7 Anishinaabe values, humility, represented by the wolf, I don't think it means shy. I mean, they're not, like dogs, real personable, social. But, honestly, I don't know why. Why do you think it is?
Really, I don't know. They're kind of like our brothers, too.
They're our brothers?
Yep. They're misunderstood and feared.
Yeah, misunderstood, feared. But, I don't know, you know, well, sometimes I think instead of humility, the word should actually mean authenticity.
Yeah.
The opposite of being humble is being real fake, showing off, putting on airs, whatever. When you're humble, you don't do that. You're not putting on a bunch of makeup, fake eyelashes. Listen to me. Wigs, eyelashes, but whatever. When you're being humble, you're being real. And a wolf isn't trying to be anything he's not. But actually, speaking of dogs, sweetie,
Yeah?
the other day we were talking about the 7 Anishinaabe values. And one of the things you were saying isn't part of our values but should be
Yeah?
is gratitude.
Yeah, totally.
Gratitude, how do you say that?
Miigwetchiwendam.
Miigwetchiwendam, gratitude, I think should be represented by the Anamosh.
Really? The dog? Why?
Because dogs, have you ever noticed a dog, no matter what it is, a dog is grateful. You go, hey, you want to go for a walk? He's like, yeah, sure, that'd be great. I'll go for a walk. You give them the same old dog food, and they're like, wow, this is great. I can't believe it. Elpo again? Or whatever.
Yeah.
And a person, I've heard this before too, a dog owner can beat their dog, throw him in the trunk of the car, leave him for dead, come back 10 minutes later, the dog's going to jump out of the car and lick your face, happy to see you. He's going to have missed, oh, hey, hey, it's you. I'm not worried about you trying to kill me. I'm just happy to be here. They're grateful. So I think we should add a value to the 7 Anishinaabe values.
You want to add?
Yeah. From now on, there are 8 Anishinaabe values. Miigwetchiwendam, gratitude. Symbolized by the dog. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it.
Hey, you want to take a phone call?
Oh, sure. I'll take a call. What line?
On line 2.
Line 2, huh? Caller, welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Hey there, Natasha. It's me, Ralph the dog.
Well, hi, Ralph the dog. Sweetie, it's Ralph the dog from the Muppet Show.
Hey, Ralph, how you doing?
Hey, NanaBOOZHOO. I'm doing all right. Just feeling grateful to be alive.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Do you feel grateful, Ralph?
You know I do. Being a dog is pretty great. Every day it's a new adventure. Every new ball is like the first time you're doing it. You know, you're absolutely right. We dogs, we have a lot of gratitude. And because of that, we're a pretty happy animal.
Yeah. I mean, it's really kind of true. Unless you abuse a dog. Like, you ever see homeless guy with a dog?
Yeah.
Homeless guy sitting there, all drugged out and sad and depressed. Dog's wagging his tail, tongue out, happy to be there. It's like, oh, hey, this ain't so bad.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep, it's true. I got a lot of gratitude. I can play the piano, and I'm not married.
What?
Stay away from women. That's my motto.
Oh, that's right. He's the original MGTOW.
MGTOW? What's that?
Well, MGTOW, it's like an internet thing. It stands for Men Going Their Own Way. It's about guys who've chosen not to get married or to have a girlfriend, that kind of stuff.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm MGTOW.
You wouldn't?
No, I'd say I'm DIGTOW. I'm a dog going their own way.
Oh, yeah, okay, DIGTOW or whatever. Yeah, so you're not gonna start a litter of puppies of your own with some broad?
Nope, I don't think it's in the cards. When you've been tickling the ivories as long as I have, and you've seen as many people come and go through the piano bar, you learn a thing or two, Natasha.
Yeah, what have you learned?
Women. Can't live with them, can't live without them. There's something irresistible-ish about 'em. We grin and bear it 'cause the nights are long. I hope there's something better. I hope there's something better. I hope there's something better comes along. Hey, you know my song?
Of course I know your song. I was listening to that song when I was a little girl.
Yep. Well, I'm not worried about things I don't have. I got too much gratitude. How do you say that in Ojibwe?
Well, in Ojibwe, our word for gratitude is miigwetchiwendam. Miigwetchiwendum, I should say.
Miigwetchiwendum. Gratitude. Miigwetch. Doesn't that mean thank you?
Yeah, exactly. Miigwetch means thank you. So it's like thankfulness or gratitude.
Oh, yeah, okay. Miigwetchiwendum. Gratitude.
Yep.
Well, you gotta be grateful for everything you got, Natasha. Do you have your health?
Yeah, I'm pretty healthy, I'd say.
Do you have your wealth?
I'm 100 air.
Well, then you've got everything you need.
And I got an old man over here.
Hey, I'm not that old.
And I got friends. And I live in a nice town. And I got my own house and stuff.
You got so much to be grateful for. You should get a dog.
Well, I don't really want a dog. We got a cat.
A cat? Why do you have a cat?
I don't know. Because I don't like mice.
Well, maybe that's a good reason to have a cat. Well, I just wanted to call in, Natasha, tell you I think you're doing a great job. I learned so much watching your show. And today, you're spot on. You gotta be grateful. And I, for one, am grateful for the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast.
Well, thank you for saying that, Ralph. I, for one, am grateful for the Muppet Show. You guys are the best.
Oh, yeah, you're much too kind. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe?
Well, we don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawabamin Minawa.
Well, Gigawabamin Minowa, Natasha. Gigawabamin Minowa.
Yeah, you too, Ralph. Oh,
Ralph, oh, he's in good spirits.
yeah, he is. But that's what I'm saying, dogs. They're a grateful animal. And I don't know, the older I get, the more things I have to be grateful for.
Really?
Yeah, just that I'm allowed to be older,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
you know. Anyway. Goodbye, sunshine. Tracy Wilkie. Oh, yeah, I saw Tracy. I saw you before, Tracy. What am I doing? Ruby! I have you. Maybe, baby, you be true. Ruby is here, sweetie.
Okay, BOOZHOO, Ruby.
Ruby. And Surrealist. Oh, my. I can't believe it. Surrealist is back. BOOZHOO, my girl.
Hey, Surrealist.
Surrealist says, BOOZHOO gakina awia. Hello, everybody. BOOZHOO gakina awia. Just so you know, you can be humble while wearing makeup. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, sister. Some people think I'm phony because I got fake eyelashes. Well, whatever. Just like you can dance without using a pole. I wear makeup and get compliments. Can you paint on white while white? Can you paint on white while white? Dirty white boy. Dirty white boy. How's that song start?
I don't remember.
I don't know why I thought of that. Tammy Liberty's here. Oh, for crying out loud, Tammy. Mino Giga Shape. Good morning, Tammy. Tammy's here, sweetie.
Okay, BOOZHOO, Tammy.
There are all different kinds of Miigwetch, Gitchamanadu. There's all kinds of beautiful, but there's only one kind of ugly. Coyote ugly. No. Anyway, what else we got going on today? Sometimes with gratitude, you gotta have a little respect. R-E-S-P-C-T. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Monadanda Moen. means respect in Ojibwe. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Tell you what that means to me. You know, you better respect me.
Why?
Because I'm a woman. Hear me roar.
Yeah.
I am woman. Hear me roar. No, but what do you think respect means, sweetie?
Respect. I think it's treating everything like it's sacred.
Treating things like they're sacred. What does sacred mean?
Created by the Creator, by God.
Created by God. Do you think it's very respectful how you make fun of Keanu Reeves' girlfriend?
I don't make fun of her. He makes fun of her.
Oh, yeah, that's right. What am I saying? I don't think it's very respectful. The way he's always talking about her age and that.
Yeah, me either.
But in our way, the buffalo, Mushkode Bajike, the buffalo represents respect. Because everyone knows a buffalo, the prairie cow, is the most respectful. When you go out, if you're a lady and there's a buffalo there, you never have to touch a door handle. Buffalo is going to open the door. He'll go, after you, madame. Ladies first. But you know why? Because he's got respect. You know? He respects his elders. The buffalo. Buffalo soldier. I thought I had a picture of a buffalo here somewhere. Here it is. Stolen from Africa. They were fighting on arrival. Did you know that the buffalo came to North America through the slave trade?
What? Really?
Mm-hmm. They were the buffalo soldiers. And evil, racist Southerners, they made them make all the t-shirts. Buffaloes are responsible for the t-shirt trade. They picked the cotton. They lived on plantations. Until one day, one buffalo, he had the self-respect to stand up and say, no more. I will pick cotton no more forever. For as long as the wind blows and the water flows and the grass grows. What am I talking about?
I don't know.
Respect. A lot of kids don't respect their parents anymore.
I've noticed that.
Because they haven't seen. I had an uncle once. I learned how to respect elders in a weird way. You learn by watching example. So I remember my tough Uncle Kevin. He was an outlaw, you know, times a criminal. You know, kind of a partier. Wild, crazy 70s guy. Hippie. But not like a peace and love hippie. But like getting fights in bars kind of hippie.
Yeah.
And so he was sort of rugged and tough. But he was really handsome and cool. All the ladies liked him. But I remember how he would treat my grandma.
Oh, yeah?
You know, he'd come in with all these wild stories and stuff. But when my grandma was around, he'd be like, hey, Ma, do you need a sweater? You okay? Let me get you a cup of tea. He kind of doted on her. Like, he treated her like she was really special. He would show her just all kinds of respect. Now, I'm not sure how respectful he was to the guys. He would fight in bars, but he was very respectful to elders. And I remember thinking, oh, that's so cool how he does that. It seemed almost, I don't know, it seemed almost tough to treat like an old lady, like she was really special.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I never told him. I don't know if he watches this show, but he was always a good example for me when I was a little girl. You know. But I hear stories about, you know, from friends of mine or kids who are just awful. Just don't listen to them, don't respect them. You know, they call them by their first name. kind of blame Bart Simpson for that one.
What's that?
You know how Bart always called his dad Homer?
Yeah.
Well, everyone kind of laughed at the disrespect he would show his dad. Nobody respected Homer Simpson. But I know kids who, they call their dads and moms by their first name. They swear in front of them. They just, they break the law. They do whatever they want. And the parents are like, hey, don't listen to me. He's got no respect. And it's like, well, did you teach him? How do you treat your parents?
Yeah, no kidding.
Sometimes I wonder. It's like, I have friends that got terrible kids. It's like, well, how do you treat your parents? Where did they learn how to treat their parents from their parents?
Yeah.
Buffalo Soldier. Na 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 na. Kakina Awiya is a nung. Everybody's a star. Baby, I'm a star. Whoa. Might not know it now. Baby, try and find out.
You're singing Prince.
I am singing Prince. I never meant to cause you any sorrow. I never meant to cause you any pain. Only one time with Mana Dane mowing. And I only wanted to see you laughing with the Mushkore Bajike, the buffalo. But respect. So yeah, treating your parents with respect, treating elders with respect. We always throw around the word respect a lot. You must respect Mother Earth. But then we don't tell the kids any details. Like what? Should I just give a salute to the globe? That's on every desk in elementary schools. I respect the spinning globe in infinite black outer space. Respect. But we don't say no. Look around. You're living in God's, Or when you're a kid, if you're adults, just litter. Just throw, I'm out fishing, got down with my beer. Throw it overboard. You know what? There's probably a lot of beer cans at the bottom of the lake. Nobody will ever know. Well, it just shows some disrespect for, the earth. When people aren't patient with their elders, their kids see them and treat their grandparents like they're not very important, then the kids learn to treat their parents that way. And what is that song?
And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
When you're coming home, son, I don't know when.
We'll get together then, Dad. We'll have a good time then. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, my boy was just like me. Disrespectful and kind of a creep. And a cat's in the cradle. And the silver spoon. Little boy. All right. What else? Anybody on the line?
Got Kermit the Frog on line too.
Kermit the Frog? We can put him on. Hello, Kermit. Welcome to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO. You're on the air. Hello, Natasha. How are you? I'm doing great. How are you, Kermit? I'm a little depressed. Why? What's wrong? Well, it's Miss Piggy. She was drinking again. And when she drinks, she gets very angry. And she's not very respectful. And sometimes she hits me with a karate chop. Yeah, I've seen the old hi-ya karate chop move from Miss Piggy. It's kind of an open secret in Hollywood, isn't it? Yeah, You know, I mean, I don't mean to make her mad, but you know, it's so hard when she's drinking, and she gets it's so easy to make her mad. Well, Kermit, how many times do we have to give you the same advice? That's a very unhealthy relationship. You can't let somebody just karate chop you across the room and then there's no monodane to mow in there. She don't respect you. Well, you don't know what she's like. Sometimes she's really good to me. I know I can change her. No, see, this is the problem. Everybody thinks they can change. They see potential. But you teach people how to treat you. And you taught her that it was okay to smack you around when she was unhappy with you because you put up with it. I actually blame you. No. Well, I was just wondering, maybe you could talk to her? Yeah, I'll talk to her. I got 5 things I want to say to her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's called a knuckle sandwich. No, I mean, just, as woman to woman. Maybe you could get through to her. Yeah, I'll get through to her. I'll get my fist through her face. Maybe it was a mistake to call. No, I'm sorry. I'm glad you called. But I can't stand your girlfriend. You could do better. And I don't mean to sound like a racist, but have you ever thought about dating a frog? What do you mean? I mean, it's kind of gross that you're dating a pig. What kind of children can you possibly have? Hey, that's racist. Is it? Or it's speciest or something. It's something, but I think you could do better. Listen, Kermit, I'm sorry, but I gotta get going. Well, how do you say goodbye in Ojibwe? Well, you can't even say goodbye to Miss Piggy in English, so I don't think it's going to help you. But we don't say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Giga min, Mino wa. Well, Giga min, Mino wa, Natasha.
Hey, Kermit.
Oh, hi, Nanaboozhoo.
Yeah, she's right. You got to leave that Miss Piggy. She's a pig.
Well, I'll think about it, but I've been with her for so long that I hate to throw it away. Yeah, I know, but do it anyway. Okay, well, Giga min, you guys. Giga min, Mino wa. Yay! Yeah, Giga min. Kermit. It's not going to happen.
What's not going to happen?
He's never going to leave her.
Yeah, I'm starting to doubt it.
I don't know. What do you do if you have a friend who's in an unhealthy relationship?
You let them live their own life.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, you want to get up here?
Yeah, sure.
We got a song for the crossover?
We do indeed.
All right. Hey, everybody. Up next, a song that I don't remember which one it is.
And neither do I.
And then Nanaboozhoo. Miigwech bisandawi egg. Thank you for listening.
Ooh. Gimmick Wayne and do you remember? Gimmick Wayne and do you remember? In Ojibwe I say, or do you remember? Gimmick Wayne and means do you remember? Do you remember? I remember one day, and you and me in the pouring rain, water ran down my chin. So you pulled me close and you drank it in, but I remember your ways, You and me in a sad embrace, and I remember a place where you pulled me close and you kissed my face. Will I ever see you again? No, I don't think I'll ever see you again. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons. And I remember one night and the casual fight by candlelight as the room grew dim. You lied to me when you talked about him. I remember your ways, and you and me in a sad embrace. And I remember a place where you pulled me close and you kissed my face. Will I ever see you again? No, I don't think I'll ever see you again. Will I ever see you again? No, I don't think I'll ever see you again. Look how beautiful you are, sweetie.
No, get out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Natasha and Michael Lyons with Will I Ever See You Again? That was a beautiful song, sweetie.
Oh, thanks.
Nicely done, rock star. Hey, thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons, rock star cartoonist. Hey everyone, how you doing? Michael's got a book for sale on Amazon.com. The Surrealist just brought up.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. Ojibwe words and phrases. The Ojibwe word for star equals anong, and it's on page 23 of the book, NANABOOZHOO Ojibwe Words and Phrases, by the illustrious artist, Michael Lyons.
Hey, thanks, Surrealist.
Although this is the new book, isn't it? This isn't a NANABOOZHOO Presents. Nope. We have a new one that's, to be fair, is a lot of the same information. Yeah, but this new book has more coloring book pages. Yeah. Ojibwe Words and Phrases. On sale now at Amazon.com. You can also get a copy of Dog and Mangan. There's only so many shopping days left till Christmas, sweetie.
That's what I hear.
Order your Ojibwe words and phrases. These books are too big for stocking stuffers, unless you got really big feet. Unless you're Paul Bunyan, you can't put these in the stockings. You're going to have to wrap it. But if you've got anybody in your life who cares about Ojibwe or cartoons or puppets, click the links in the description. We also have a Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe if you'd like to support the show with your hard-earned junia, with your moolah. Let's see, how many different words for money do I know? Junia in Ojibwe is money. In Italian, it's called moolah.
Is that Italian?
I don't know, probably. Ooh, that's a spicy meatball. Moolah. Moulin Rouge.
Yeah.
Moulani. Then you got the slang words. Greenbacks.
Cash.
Cash. Cold hard cash. I think that's it.
Those are all the words for money.
You know what I heard recently?
What'd you hear?
What I learned?
What?
The nickel is the most valuable coin.
No, it's not. That's only 5 cents.
Well, yeah, but it's actually made of nickel. A quarter is made out of tin or something. I don't even know. In the old days, they used to make coins out of metals like copper and stuff. But then they changed to something else. But the nickel is still made out of nickel. And now a nickel, that much nickel is worth like 20 cents or 25 cents. Meanwhile, a quarter is symbolically worth 25 cents, but it in itself is worthless.
Yeah, kind of like paper money.
Yeah. $100 bill has no value whatsoever. It's less valuable than a napkin, except for what we all pretend it has value as. So, you can send your pretend valuable $100 bills to us in the links in the description below. But today, we've got some very serious issues to talk about.
You gonna talk about the serious issues of the day?
Yep. Today we got to talk about... Oh, you took all the Ojibwe words, sweetie.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Talked about humility.
Dabadane, does he win?
Yep. Wolf, and then... Did you talk about courage?
Aquaday? No, I don't think I did.
Okay, I'll talk about courage.
Okay.
Aqua Day, a win. A lot of people get this confused with Aqua Net hairspray.
No, they don't.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm talking about the hairspray Aqua Net. But no, Aqua Day, a win. It actually means courage. And Junias, coins, sweetie.
Is that what Junias mean?
Yep. The Junias are the coins. Got a little thing on my glove here. Thank you. Anyway, Makwa, bear. So the bear is a very sacred animal to us, huh, sweetie?
All the animals are sacred.
Even the mice?
Especially the mice.
All right, fine. Aquade Ewen, courage. Makwa. It's one of our clans, too.
Yeah. 7 Clans Casino.
7 Clans Casino. One of the 7 Clans casinos is Makwa, the bear. And the bear represents courage. Because the bear clan, a lot of bear clan people, Makwa Dodam, are the protectors, the warriors. They're the army guys. And policemen. And women. What do you think of policewomen?
I used to like the TV show.
Policewoman?
Yeah.
How do you remember those shows?
I have no idea.
But yeah, they're female cops too. But Aquade Ewen means courage. And a Makwa, the bear, represents courage. Now, what is courage? What would you say courage is, sweetie?
Courage is facing your fear.
Facing your fear. What if you face your fear and just cry and wet yourself? Is that still courage?
No.
I mean, I think you're onto something. It's facing your fear, but it's also facing down your fear, doing it anyway.
Yeah, and doing it. It's facing your fear and doing it anyway.
All right, here's a little Nabwakawin, little wisdom from Uncle Nanaboozhoo. This is for the kids. I'm not giving advice to my elders. I don't do that. That's not our way. So forgive me if you're my elder. I'm not giving you advice. This is for the kids. Courage. It takes a lot of courage to live out life in a respectful way. Because let's face it, everybody's afraid. We all got anxiety. Life is scary. Bad stuff will happen. There's no way around it. You can't avoid bad stuff happening. Sooner to get through this life, you gotta fight dragons, man. You know, sometimes, you can get freaked out. The roads are going to be icy. Better slow down. Russia is going to come get you. It's the 80s all over again.
Yeah.
They're going to drop the nuclear warhead. Whatever. There's a lot to be afraid of. But if you have courage, you have the courage of the bear. It's not like you don't have fear. That's what some people forget. They think, oh, I got courage. I'm unafraid. No fear. Remember those t-shirts in the 90s?
No fear.
Yeah, so stupid. You can't have courage unless you're filled with fear. Courageous person is a person who has fear. But then he does the right thing anyway. It's not being afraid. That's what some people think. Oh, courage is the opposite of fear. Nope. Courage is having fear and boldly doing what needs to be done. Now, a bear is known as courageous because bear goes out to the dumpster, the res dump at night, and there's skunks out there and flies.
Yeah.
And he's not even afraid. Sometimes he'll go out there, there'll be food that's expired.
Yeah.
And the bear is like, I don't care, I'll still eat it. Just because it says it's expired doesn't mean it's not still good. Bear's not afraid to eat. Well, he is afraid, but he eats it anyway because he's got courage.
There you go.
And this is the story, sweetie,
Yeah.
of why Makwa represents Aquade Ewen. Aquade. Aqua. Aquade. I've been saying these words so long I forgot. Here's a little pronunciation lesson too. 2 A's sound like ah in father. Ak. E's are A like in OJIBWE. Akwe. D's are A. Or Aquade. D's aren't A.
Yeah.
E's are A, so be Akwede. Little hyphen is a glottal stop. So you stop real quick. Akwede. And then a win. Because E's again are. So Akwede, a win. Courage. And then Makwa is Makwa. A's are It's not a Makwa. Macway. Whatever. Makwa. 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 It's fun to say in the Ojibwe way.
Yeah, it is.
And there you have it. Bear. Makwa. Gotta have courage. You got to be brave. Like Baloo was.
Oh, no, don't talk about that.
What?
That scene from the Jungle Book. It almost makes me cry.
Yeah, me too. You got to be brave. Like Baloo was. No greater courage. Whatever. You guys remember that scene? I think we've played it on here before. Where Mowgli in the Jungle Book. One of these days we could tell the Jungle Book story.
We could tell it today.
I should wait until I have a picture of it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Maybe Emily could tell the Jungle Book story.
She could.
Think about it. Anyway.
You want to take a call?
Sure, I'll take a call. On line 2?
Yep, line 2.
Caller, welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Jawohl! It is I, Adolf Hitler, BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO.
Well, hello, Adolf Hitler. Sweetie, it's that Adolf Hitler.
Hi, Adolf. How you doing?
Oh, I am very good. I am very good indeed.
I'm happy to hear it. What can I do for you today?
I was wondering, I would like to learn the Ojibwe word of the day.
You want to know the Ojibwe word of the day, or word of the day? It's got me speaking German. Well, today is Thursday. Neo Gee's good.
Neo, Geisha good. The fourth day, Thursday. Oh, that is a very good word. A very good word.
All right, take it easy. Don't have to yell. And then we were talking about humility. Dabadane dizzy win.
Dabadane dizzy win. Dabadane dizzy win. Humility. That is what little Adolf Hitler has. Oh, I am so humble.
You think you're humble?
Oh yes, I do not like to draw much attention to myself. I just like to stay under the radar, paint my paintings, and just everyone leave Hitler alone.
Okay. And Ma'ingan means wolf.
Oh, Ma'ingan, wolf. Yes, the wolf. Some people are wolves in sheep's clothing. There are a group of people, I do not want to say names, but you know who I'm talking about.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, you come on. You talk to me. You're going to look at me and say you don't know. I think you know.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Right? We don't have to say what we all know needs to be done.
Yeah, what's that?
I want to learn more Ojibwe.
Oh, right, of course. And then we talked about Akwade, Ewin, courage.
Akvade, Evin.
No, Akwade, a win.
That is what I said. Akvade, Evin.
Okay, that means courage.
Courage? Okay. Now what is makwa? Makwa. That means bear, yes?
Yep, Makwa, bear.
Oh, like the Russian front. There's bears in Russia. And let's see. Yeah, we fought Russia in World War II, right?
Yeah, I think so. I think Russia was allies with America. I don't know. I didn't pay much attention to history, obviously.
It is not my favorite subject either.
Oh, really? What's your favorite subject?
I like art. I like to paint. I am a painter, you know.
Yeah, I've seen some of your paintings. They're actually quite good. I'm not going to share them today because I didn't bother, but... So you liked art, huh?
Oh, yes, I love art. I am so grateful that my grandmother, she bought me my first art supplies. I got some paints and a canvas.
Oh, really? You're grateful?
Oh, yes.
Do you have miigwech wendam? Gratitude?
Miigwech wendam.
No, miigwech wendam.
Miigwech wendam.
Okay, yeah. Miigwech wendam is gratitude, and then anamosh is a dog.
Animosh, a dog. Yes, I had a little dog. I had a pup myself. I drew his picture in charcoal.
Yeah, I've seen your dog in charcoal. It's pretty good. Anyway, I gotta get going, Adolf. Anything else I can do for you?
No, how do you say goodbye in Ojibwe?
Well, we don't really say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gi gawabamin minowa.
Gi gawabamin minowa nanaboozhoo.
Yeah, you do.
Hikes! He's high strung.
Yeah, he is.
How come he sounds so like Korean in the end?
I don't know. Something tells me he might not actually be German. You know what I'm saying, Michael? I do. Anyway. So, busy morning.
Very busy morning.
Lots of calls, lots of Ojibwe. I haven't gone outside yet.
You want to go outside and say a prayer?
Could you teleport me out there?
I'd be happy to.
I'm going to go step outside for a second, put on my tobacco.
All right, hang on. Gonna set you outside. Okay, and that's 1 to teleport.
Make it so beautiful.
No.
Oh, wow. Brr. It's freezing out here. Brr. Gisana. It's cold. Gonna make this quick. Sema. Tobacco. Get your manadu. Great spirit. Accept my tobacco. Odapanan niwi asema. Thank you for everything that you do today. Miigwech ka iji ka kina keku. Ka iji chikean nungom. Thank you for this life. Miigwech ka iji bamadazian. Thank you for healing my heart. Miigwech ka kage nende. I'm not so sad anymore. I don't have quite as much OJIBWE. Not quite so much. I'm not so sorrowful. I don't have as much grief. Gawin nin gashkendam z. Gawin means no. Nin gashkendam, I'm sad. And z. So if you want to say I'm not sad, you can say Gawin nin gashkendam z. But I spent a lot of time kind of moping around sad, and I appreciate you getting me through those times. I have gratitude. Ni miigwech wendam. Wow, bamadazian. I'm grateful for my life. Yeah. Apenge. Amen. Brr. I think the important thing, though, is I got out there and voted. Yeah, we won! Gonna turn things around. Just kidding, I didn't vote. I guess that young Frankenstein guy won. Fetterman? Good night. He says good night for good morning. He's like Bizarro World Superman, where you say goodbye for hello. Actually, you know what he's like? He's like that guy from Little Big Man, the Contrarian. The Ojibwe people, or the Dakota people, had a custom like the... There'd be like medicine men who would spend time doing everything backwards. They're called contrarians. They'd say goodbye when they meant hello. They'd wash with sand. They would drink food and eat water. They did everything backwards. So Fetterman was, he starts the debate with, good night. Your name is John Fetterman. My opponent is some billionaire from a different country who Oprah Winfrey endorsed, so you choose. That was a tough choice. She really says Fetterman was the better man. Yeah, you can tell you're a scumbag when young Frankenstein is the better choice to lead your people. You know. But I just heard that today, that Dr. Oz. I'm not going to trust the great and mighty Oz in a position of political power, but he wasn't even American. He was like a vaccine-selling foreigner from the Oprah Winfrey channel. So, I don't know. I never saw his show, but I'm sure it's stupid. But Wally Bear probably would have been talking about Foreigner with Tracy Wilkie if you were not here. Yeah, Wally Bear understands good music like Foreigner. Dirty white boy, dirty white boy. Dirty. You can tell Foreigner is a good band because you can play one of their albums from 40 years ago and it still sounds good. You know. That's the way I feel about Billy Joel. I know he's really mainstream, like Foreigner is too, but Billy Joel's songs from the late 70s and early 80s still sound great. Whole album, 52nd Street. You know, some of that music from the old days just sounds so dated. You know, I'm not going to listen to Sha Na Na. It just sounds like the 60s, you know. But Foreigner, Billy Joel, these are the albums I had when I was a little guy. Jim Croce. Operator, can you help me place this call? Get your mana due. How come you never answer my calls? You ever feel ghosted by God? You know, I talk to you every day and he just doesn't return my texts. Well, looks like winter is on. Hang on to your hats. It's going to be a long one. I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I remember one time when I was a little guy, I went to summer camp. And I made a girlfriend when I was in summer camp. I remember singing that to her. I've been waiting for a girl like you. I was like a 5th grader. Oh, I'm just waiting for a girl like you. I've been waiting so long, I'm 10. I've been waiting 10 years to meet my one true soulmate here at summer camp when I'm 10 years old. Yeah, waiting. Well, I suppose I better go back. Boop, boop, boop. BOOZHOO! Hi, sweetie. Well, hi, NanaBOOZHOO. You ready for me to pick you up? Yeah, I've been waiting for a girl like you. Nah. Can you teleport me home? You got it. 1 to teleport. Make it so, number 1. Okay. I've been waiting for NanaBOOZHOO to come into my life. Yeah, waiting. Anyway, so there you go. Ojibwe language and culture lessons for this snowy, rainy, cold, but whatever, it's Minnesota. Bound to happen sooner or later. Yeah. Today is the last nice day here. 68, then the bottom drops out. Wow, it's still 68 where Jim is. Oh, really? Enjoy it. Go out for one last motorcycle ride. And then put that motorcycle away for the next 6 months. Winter is upon us. Ruby, Ruby, I'll have you. Ruby, Ruby, you'll be true. You want to add anything before I land the plane? No, that's pretty good. All right. Hey, everybody. Just want to say miigwech, gabizendawieg. Thank you for listening to us ramble on for a good hour. For a full hour. And thank you for watching. Dash miigwech, ganawabieg. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast about Ojibwe language and culture, sweetie. Yep. I am NanaBOOZHOO. This over here, Hoa. Get out of here. Is the lovely and talented Natasha. Miigwech kakita awia. Thank you, everybody. This over here is the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Miigwech ganawabieg. Thank you for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minowa. Sweetie? When to teleport? See you tomorrow. Make it so, number 1. Nah.